Hello, today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a soon to be forgotten dish called fried bananas. It is super popular among the Filipinos and also in the Indonesian as well. For this very easy homemade dessert, I'm gonna show you how it's done. First, we need this ripe barrel bananas and taro. Try to get the ripest banana you can find. The lumpia wrapper, it's a spring roll wrapper commonly found in Indonesia, and it's a Filipino's cuisine. This is the type of wrappers you need to get for the fried bananas and taros. You would need oil. These are the vegetable oils. Next, you're gonna need the sugars and the chocolate, Hershey chocolate syrups. And don't forget the powdered sugars. So let's get started. First, we need to cut the taro by cutting the skins off. It's because we're gonna need to boil them to make it soft. So now we're gonna cut in half, cut in quarter, and cut in third and eighth. Just basically cut them into smaller pieces, so that way when we put them in the water, it boils a lot faster. It probably take about a good 5 minutes or maybe 7 minutes to really cook the taro. So basically it will be ready to wrap. So after it's cooked, this is what it looks like, and we're gonna use the potato smasher and we're gonna smash them just like how you would do the mashed potato, but you don't need to really finely smash them. Even though you get a little lump, it's perfectly fine, just like this. So we set them aside. We're gonna prepare for the wrap. So first we lay the lumpia wrapper on the table, then we get a half a handful of taro and we're gonna spread them out and wrap them like a burrito. And typically all you need is sugar. You need 1 teaspoon of sugar. You're going to put it in there. Then after this, you're going to wrap them, but you don't need to close the 2 corners. Just basically wrap them like that. And the reason why you put sugar in the middle is because when you fry them, the sugar become caramelized and the inside would taste somehow sweet. You don't necessarily need to put that much sugar if you don't like, or you could add more. So now I'm gonna forward hyper speed through the rest of the 3. That way you don't get bored by looking at the same thing over and over. It's just repetitive. Same thing, sugar and wrap them. Don't need to close the end corner. Then next we're going to do the bananas. This is a particular banana for frying. It's called burro banana, and there's other brand as well or other types, but do not use Chiquita banana. Those are not meant to made for this type of desserts. Or maybe you can. I have never tried it, but this is the banana that I use, or most of the restaurant uses. You do want to look for a ripe banana. You don't want it banana that's not ripe, because it probably be very tart. But this banana, it's okay. It's not the ripest, but it could be better. But that's what I have. That's what the market offer. So now we're gonna wrap them, and basically it'll be the same. You're gonna wrap them the same way as you would wrap with the taro. 1 teaspoon of sugars, more or less, is really up to you. And same thing, just gonna wrap them around. Give it a few roll. and that's it. And again, I'm gonna hyper speed through a couple of them, but keep in mind that the open end usually sits down flat ground, so that way when you fry them it will stay still. Otherwise the skin would come apart. Notice how I lay them like that, this way. So now it's all done. I got 4 taros here and 4 bananas here. So let's start do the frying process now. So now I'm gonna fill up the frying pan with oil. Vegetable oil is what I use. You don't need to add so much, maybe half an inch. Right now I'm using a little bit less than usual. It's because I really want to show you the texture. If you don't have enough oil, then you will not get the consistency of golden color. You need to fry it to a golden texture, not golden brown. Golden brown, you will burn it, but a golden texture would be something like this. See, the first one kind of brown, you don't really want that, or the third one here. But a very light texture of brown is all you need, because the sugar inside is starting to caramelize, and that's about it. Anything inside is basically cooked already, so you don't need to recook them. You basically wanted the skin, the lumpier skin, to be crispy. So the golden shade would be ideal texture when you fry the fried banana. So now I'm taking it off the pot, the frying pan, and make sure I give it a good shake just to get the oil, the excess oil off. I don't want any oils in there. Now I'm going to fill up a little bit more of oil. I wanted to have as much oil that could fill up half the size of the frying banana. So it's about half an inch filled up. Now this is perfect frying amount of oil that I'm using. Notice now the texture is really good. It's giving the beautiful golden texture now, hence that texture. Now this one right here, they're kind of broken because it's not laying completely flat, but this batch here, it's beautiful. It comes out really nice. So keep an eye out. You don't want it to fry down to a brownish, because that would be burned, and you don't want that because the skin wouldn't taste good. You want it crunchy and sweet, basically. You don't want bitter skin. When it's brown, it's just become bitter. So now I'm setting aside and I'm getting ready to plate. So here it's my beautiful creations, and also here's my beautiful plate. So setting the Hershey up, and also the powdered sugar. So I am going to put the fried banana on the plate, and after that I will shake the powdered sugar onto it. I don't really usually put a lot of powdered sugar because diabetes. If anybody have diabetes out there, then cut back on sugar, will you? And after, you would sprinkle or give it a swirl of Hershey chocolate syrups, and voila, that's it, you're done. So next, I am going to put the taros on the plate. Same thing, but this is a much prettier one because it's got a very consistencies of golden yellowish um, textures, but not golden brown. You do not want brown, I repeat. And when the temperature is hot enough, the sugar in the filling will caramelize, and that's it. Now sprinkle some more of the sugar powder and swirl the chocolate syrups over the top. That's about it. So now I am plating, preparing for the final photo shoots for my thumbnails. So good thing must come to an end. I like to take these opportunities to thank you for spending 10 minutes watching these episodes. So give it a try and continue to subscribe and share my contents on upcoming episodes.